Partner yoga is people learning how to connect with each other using these ancient tools of yoga. So we do traditional yoga postures and we'll do unique. It's a very creative process. People come together and they do a lot of work with linking up sacrums. Often in yoga classes, people are lined up side by side doing yoga, and yet there's no eye contact. Even though they share the space, there's Shakti, they're sharing the energy that's being co-created. But in partner yoga, we're very intentional about it. We turn, we look at each other, we have a very immediate direct mirror to see who and how we're showing up. So it's very powerful in that way. The energy that gets generated when two people come together, I find, is a direct current into the prana that gets activated in individual practice. So I don't see it as an either or. I don't see it that people should do partner yoga or as opposed to individual practice, but it's more like our relationships. We have solitary time and we have relational time. So partner yoga is like that. When we do partner yoga practice together, we go deeper into the pose, we have more support for balance, we get a feeling of more strength, and then we take that into our solitary practice. So we have a much richer connection with our individual practice. And when we do our individual practice, then we have something unique and cultivated to bring to our partner practice. And the way I present it is principle-based, and that means we have these principles. I have a book that outlines 11 principles. We could use any principle at all, any universal underlying truth, say trust, compassion, balance, intimacy. And whatever one we're focused on, we come into our practice and we hold that as a foundation with which to experience, have the experience of the posture, of the exchange of energy. So we cultivate these things in our practice. I think our greatest challenge, in fact, the last frontier, could be said to be learning to share, learning to get along. I mean, all these different things you've been interviewing, all these eco-friendly, interdependent, green ideas, how much more powerful and how much more abundance there would be if we didn't think we were separate beings with separate interests, but that we actually, there is more than enough for everyone on this planet if we learn how to share, if we learn how to get along, if we truly see that my supporting you supports me directly, not as a concept. Partner yoga is a direct way to experience it. How is yoga a sustainable practice? I think what it does is it gives the individual a sense of their connectedness again. And that's the essence of yoga, means union and embodying and perfecting our relationship with the whole. And what more profound way to do that than by connecting with other people? So most people have relational tendencies that they're either closed off to other people and they don't know how to make that connection, or the opposite. Especially with women, we tend to be so overly focused out here that we lose connection to what's our feeling. So partner yoga teaches us how to do both, how to stay rooted in oneself while being open-hearted and embodied and connected to other people. We're all the same. And that when we open up to each other, it's actually a very joyful, yippy thing. That's a really yippy moment.